Hi Libra, how are we today? Just doing our weekly readings. This week we are looking at a bit of sort of general, but also, love stuff as well, seeing what wants to come out for you. Please subscribe to the channel if you're not already. I do really appreciate that. And every single like and comment and subscribe, it really does help the channel grow. So thank you. Being such a small channel, I really do appreciate that. But this week we are I've got the Sacred Spirit reading cards. Get a bit of general overview for you. Then I do have with me the Telepathy Oracle cards, as well as the Romance Angel Love Oracle to look into love, as well as the Blackbird Lenormand to sort of delve into things a little bit here for you as well. Okay, I do apologise in advance for any coughing or sniffling. My sinus issues are sort of ongoing, so I do apologise if that, does create any interruptions. But we'll sort of see how we go and hope for the best. All right, but Libra, what is going on for our Libras? What does Libra need to be aware of right now? What's going on for Libra? What does Libra need to be aware of? Lead the way, Libra. That says light your own path. So charging forward, I'm getting this strong energy of you sort of taking leadership of yourself and of your own life and sort of going, I'm sort of done being, Mr. Nice Guy, Libra, and I'm ready to charge forward. And, we do see the deer with the star above. So it's like you're following your true self, your truest desires and the things that you truly wish for in this lifetime. You're like, you know what, I'm not going to let anything step in my way anymore. I'm just going to charge ahead and make it happen one way or another. I'm sick of, I really keep getting this energy of like, I've been the nice guy for so long and look at where that's gotten me. It's time for me to take control and charge on through, and really lead the way myself, take a little bit of control back, rather than, doing what everyone else wants me to do. I really need to stop and do what I need to do for myself. So taking leadership of yourself, I really love that energy for you, Libra. We do also have the channel your knowledge energy. Critical judgment. All right. So moving forward into very sort of, when you're taking control of things, you are sort of very critically judging yourself and your knowledge and really taking things into perspective in a brand new kind of way. I feel like for a lot of you, this is, looking at things in your life in a way that you may not have ever really looked into things before. I was actually speaking to a Libra friend just yesterday, and she was sort of talking about how, she's really focusing on what do I actually want? We're, doing the work at the moment. And, it's a really positive energy for you to be in. And it's like, it's really embracing this, what, I can't be everything to everyone. I need to be everything to myself and take control of things. And, even if that means I do need to put a bit of, be a little bit more critical of myself and judge myself and, and in order to make the changes that I need to. If I'm critically judging myself and I'm seeing things, that I've done in the past that I'm not entirely happy with, I'm not using that to feel bad. I'm using that to make a change and do something for the better for myself and move forward in a much more enlightened kind of way, where I am using all this wisdom of this experience that I've had so far in this life, and I'm really channeling that knowledge to, move me forward and make me realize, what I need to be doing for my next steps here. So this is actually coming through is very positive sort of energy for you. It really feels like a phase of you learning a lot more about yourself and, not allowing yourself to be a doormat, really taking control and leading yourself into much more, positive energy for yourself, and you know what's much better for your own highest good here, rather than letting other people tell you, oh Libra, you need this, oh Libra, you should do that. You're really taking that control and leading your own way. You know, damned be all, you know, it's kind of, I love it. I really like this energy for you, Libra. It feels very freeing. You know, freeing yourself from the constraint of what people want of you, what, you know, other people pulling on your energy. You're freeing yourself from that, and you know, really taking yourself towards your truth and your truest desires here. Okay, and following your own passion, not everyone's passion for you, because I keep getting this it's like a, you know, I keep getting this energy of like a parent that says to their child, you have to be a doctor, you have to be a doctor, you know, and as the child grows up, you have to be a doctor, you have to be a doctor. And then as the child, you know, is finishing school, you have to go to medical school, you have to be a doctor. But this child is like, that's not me. I'm not a doctor. I don't want to be a doctor. I want to do something completely different. I want to be you know, you always hear the stories about, you know, I want to be an actor, or I want to be an artist. And, you know, it's completely in opposition to what the parent is saying. You've got to be a doctor. You've got to be a doctor. And then lo and behold, you know, 10, 20 years later, that person is like A-list celebrity because they're such a great actor, or you know, they're selling artwork for, you know, hundreds of thousands of dollars. So you've kind of held yourself back to what other people want from you in the past. You've kind of felt as though you've got to be the dutiful, like the is that the word, dutiful child, and do what people expect of you. But now you're freeing yourself from that, and you're going, no, I want to be an artist, and I'm going to do this my way, and I'm going to be successful at being myself. I'm not going to be what you want me to be. That I can't be successful at being what you want me to be, because that is not true to me. I want to be successful at being me. It keeps coming through here, Libra. Any extra clarity for Libra on that? Any extra clarity or advice for Libra on that, please? What's going on for Libra? What does Libra need to know right now? Why am I seeing that energy, please? Why am I seeing that energy, please? We do see the crossroads coming through for you here, Libra. So definitely, you know, making that choice at the moment to really follow your own path. And you know, I know where I'm going, and I have a lot more faith in myself these days. And I know where I'm going. I know that whatever choice I make, I'm following my truth, and it's going to work out for me. For a lot of you, you may still feel very restrained, I do feel, but it's going to come to light. I do have the sun here, but that was followed by them. Okay, in this deck we do have you versus them. So this is, you know, other people around you, and it's coming to light for you that this child energy, clarifying that the sun really brings things to light for you. It's like personal revelations, and so I do feel for a lot of you it's this personal revelation about, you know, I've been living my life for them and not for myself. You know, and that being clarified by the child, it's kind of like giving you this opportunity to have a brand new beginning, that, you know, when I grow up, I can be whatever I want to be, not whatever they want me to be. I can be whatever I want me to be. And you're having a lot of personal revelations about, you know, the way that you may have lived your life up until now for them. You know, and like even that example I used with that, as in you being the child who's constantly being told, you've got to be a doctor, you've got to be a doctor. I do feel as though this is, you know, it's really coming to light for you in a new kind of way, where you're kind of realizing a lot more about this, and how that's affected your life, and how that's kind of held you back, and you know, it feels as though, you know, there's a part of your life where you're feeling, you know, I haven't actually matured into myself yet, because I've been doing things for them rather than for myself. So it does feel like a really big personal epiphany on the way. And it's all about, what path am I taking from here? Am I going to continue to, live my life for them and, be like everyone, be like the child that's being told what to do? Or am I really going to take my power back here and, find my own happiness? Find that happiness that, but definitely feeling, like a lot of personal revelations coming through for you at the moment here, Libra. So you're really in an interesting phase at the moment where you are really learning a lot more about yourself and enabling yourself to really focus on you, which is a big thing. Like, a lot of people, it sounds so simple, but I feel like there's a lot of you who have been very much the people pleasers in the past, and it seems like you're having some personal revelations about that, and how to change that, and how to really free yourself from that energy, which is it's a, like, I'm kind of feeling that for some of you it is going to be a bit of a rough time, because you're so used to being the good guy and doing what everyone wants you to do, and when you first have to start saying no to people, oh no, I'm not going to do what you want me to do, it can be really rough. I'm not going to lie. So but you are having these revelations where, no, I don't, it's like, damn what may come, because I need to follow my own truth. Okay, which it seems like something that's coming through very strongly for you, Libra, and you're kind of you know growing up, leveling up into a more mature version of yourself for yourself, which is kind of lovely. Like, it's like you're spiritually evolving here, and that's what's the change that's happening for you, Libra, making that change, and making you sort of realize that you need to start doing things differently, because it's just not suiting your higher self. All right, but have a look at what's going on with love. Okay, what's going on for Libra with love and romance? Love and romance for our Libra. These new cards, they don't want to shuffle very well. Clarity. So yeah, this is following through in all aspects of your life. So this main topic, it's kind of coming through in everything for you, Libra. Take a moment to think about your situation, to figure it out. So really finding clarity within yourself at the moment, and you're going to find that it's going to have an impact on all areas of your life, not just the general stuff, but your love and romantic life will probably be affected as well. Boundaries. Okay, the boundary card. Having sensible boundaries is important. So, yeah, even if you love somebody, you do need to put up boundaries between yourself and them for your own personal safety sake. You're your own individual person. Having boundaries is important and perfectly fine. It doesn't matter whether this person's been your partner for 20 years or not, or 2 months. It doesn't matter. Boundaries are important, and even if you've never had them up before, it's perfectly fine to say, do you know what, I need to put this boundary up, and this is how things are happening. Even if you haven't had a boundary with somebody for 20 years, it is perfectly fine for you to go ahead and put that boundary up if that's what you need for yourself, Libra. Okay, so I feel like that's part of what you're learning at the moment, is that it's okay to have boundaries. It's totally fine for you to have boundaries. Okay, Libra. What's going on for Libra with love and romance in the near future? What does Libra need to know about love and romance in the near future, please? Past life relationship. Strong connection between you and someone here, Libra. You have known each other before. So whether this is someone you've known, previously in this life, but I feel like for a lot of you, it's realizing that there's a connection in your life that this it extends beyond this life, that there's someone around you that you have known in another lifetime, and that's why this relationship is so strong. And it's like that soul connection, and knowing that it's okay to put boundaries up with that person, because if they've found you again in this life, they'll find you again in the next as well. All right, I feel it's just a bit of reassurance for you there, that this person, the connection is strong enough to last multiple lifetimes. So it's strong enough to last a small little boundary. Okay, we have the finances and career card. So a lot of you, rather than focusing on romantic stuff, it's coming through as the no news is good news kind of thing. That if we're not seeing much about the actual love and romance stuff, that's all relatively smooth. It's giving you an opportunity to focus a little bit more on your finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So yeah, focusing on, the financial stuff at the moment, rather than, the romantic stuff, which is totally fine. Once again, sometimes you need to make those boundaries about, I need to focus on career. I need to focus on, some money stuff right now. I can't really focus on us, me and you, we're good. Need to focus on career. Even if that's, even if you're single, you may be realizing, I don't even have time. I feel like some of you, it's like, I don't even have time to start dating right now. I need to just focus on my career and sort that out. And then I can worry about dating. All right. But anything else Libra needs to be aware of with love and romance? Anything else Libra needs to be aware of with love and romance? Stop stressing so much, Libra. We have the mice and then the fox here. I feel like a lot of you are going to be stressing out a little bit about you finding your own independence and finding that freedom within yourself. And it is going to sort of stress you out that about this this connection that a lot of you are in with this past life connection here, because it does sort of, once again, it's showing us that very similar to what I said before, because we have the mice, the fox, and then the lily as well. So this person, it's long term. They're going to stick around. They're not going anywhere. If they've found you in this lifetime, they'll find you in the next one as well. It is it is a very strong soul connection between you and this person. Whether you've met them yet or not, it is a very strong, long term, throughout different lifetime connection, and it's fine for you to put up those boundaries, and this person will understand. They may feel as though they've lost a little bit of leeway with you, but ultimately, don't stress so much about having to put up these boundaries, because it's all about focusing on your own freedom and your own survival in this world, as a soul. So you need to be independent and survive all on your own as well. So I feel for some of you, this is, breaking a little bit away from some, putting a bit of a boundary between some codependency stuff for some of you here. So have a bit of a think about that too. But it's really, standing strong in your own freedom here with the fox energy. Don't sell yourself short, when it comes to being strong and doing what you need to do and saying what you need to say. Don't stress so much about being like that. You need to do that for your own soul's survival at this time. And this person, they're going to understand eventually. It may take a little while. It might be a little bit rough because you've never put this boundary up before. But they're here for the long term. They're not going anywhere. All right, Libra. So that's what we've got for you today. You are more than welcome to check your other placements, of course. And hopefully I will see you all again soon.